everybody and welcome to HeliBorne, and this is again a collaboration between me and Spitfire. Last week my recording failed miserably. This week similar fate happened. I don't know what it is. I am simply jinxed or somehow, but I was able to use Spitfire's audio recording, and so I could implement it. So the audio is a little bit off. Don't be a fool by that. We were playing together the whole game. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
You can one-shot like APCs and gun emplacements with them.
Yeah, I'm going with you. Hello. Erpy erp.
Not to mention, it is the only Russian helicopter that has a traversable 30mm cannon.
Yes, true. The other one can only go 90 degrees, what I noticed. So it can go sideways, but not all the way around.
Yeah.
Hold on, I will scout here and put my binoculars on. Oh, it's vehicles probably here. Yeah. It should be here. What the hell is
it? I'm just shooting up all the gun emplacements.
Yeah, that's. I have it. I have this the same chopper. I had it before.
Yeah.
It's great.
This thing is insane.
The rockets make it stand out, even from an Apache. I mean, you have the Hellfire missiles, but okay, here I am. Hello.
This loadout is one of the best PvE loadouts in the game because with the 30mm, you don't actually need missiles.
No.
Oh shit! I'm gonna hit a rock. Ah, no.
Yeah.
I'm good.
If you take enough distance, and that's the key actually in the game, take enough distance from your fobs and whatever, because then you stand a chance. Because this what I'm doing is heavy scary.
Oh cool, could you give me half an hour please? Sorry, dinner just came up. Very awkward time.
Winner chicken dinner, winner chicken dinner.
Would you be able to spot them? Because I can't see shit.
I was already doing that. Picking them off. Because the herb is really... Whoa! You're shooting at me. Boom, you're dead.
Friendly infantry need to be seeable at longer range because I almost team killed like half of our guys.
I did already team kill APCs and everything. So, several times. And because I could not simply see... hold on. Do we have capture lanes?
Ow,
okay.
Fuck.
Playing the objective will bring you more payout than simply going YOLO from base to base and simply taking them out.
Oh god, I did a stupid.
What did you do? What did you do?
like this map, if you're going too fast and you're not in a tandem rotor helicopter, you're basically gonna die.
Yeah. Well, the herb is quite forgivable. It's very maneuverable. So, but never mind. Okay, let's go to the capture landing zone 2. Okay, I still have 2 men on board. So,
I have 8.
Oh, I've got freeze. My screen is freezing. Why is that? What's happening? Missile incoming. Yes. I got. It happens sometimes with this game that it freezes up. With me, at least. So I got shot out of the air.
I'm not going. I'm not going over there now.
No, hold on. Let's think it over. I've got 8 men aboard here, so I can also man the other. Oh, you already did. Fine. It's already 3 objectives. That's okay. Yeah, this one. This gun.
Oh, I think I found them. Oh shit! Ah, my bad!
Well, where are you? Because the manpad is here down.
Oh yeah, he's dead. I murdered him.
You have to come close enough, then you can see them.
The electric 20mm on the first Cobra literally has the best sounding gun in the game.
That's a Vulcan cannon, and I made a video today. I made a video about that one, the 1G. That's the first Cobra, actually, the one that all Cobras were built of, actually.
Steady Cobra.
And that's a Vulcan cannon. And that's so effective. Shoot up armor, everything. It's amazing. Okay, we have to do what? Take
I killed him.
one.
I got zone one.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. Where did all that fire come from? Whoa. That's a lot of fire. You're not nice to me.
It'll take me a couple of minutes to get there.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, what? Come on. That was not right.
Oh god, hydraulics! Ah! No.
Have you noticed that if you fire, that the shell casings come out of your chopper?
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
On the Cobra you see that. I mean, eye for detail. I mean, amazing.
Your flares also bounce off the ground as well.
Yeah, yeah. They really thought it through.
The only bugbear I have is that landing gear doesn't go up.
Yeah, exactly. It was my thing. I was thinking it afternoon. The landing gear should go up, then the choppers look even. But that's maybe. Oh. What's? Oh, still, I had my flares out. What the hell?
The flares aren't a guaranteed.
Yeah, I know.
From
I need to put my binoculars on because. Here. What is firing at me here? What?
That looked kind of painful.
That was painful and a little bit unexpected, to be honest, because I didn't. Never mind. I'm coming with the B. 24B.
So, did you farm on Generation 4 to get your helicopters?
Well, I found it a little bit disappointing. Farming, I was farming more on Generation 2 and 3 than on 4.
You can get like 800 points a game in Generation 4.
Yeah, but probably I did something wrong, but it was not all happy, happy campers, Generation 4 for me.
Shit's exploding everywhere. Yeah. To be honest, this kind of feels like the best helicopter in the game.
Which on the ERP?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ERP is for me. I did yesterday, honestly, I shot 35 armored vehicles. 35. Amazing, that thing, really. Even with this 23mm cannon, it's amazing.
It's the 23, and it carries 8 people.
Yeah. Also, you can put a mortar crew on board. You can. It's so versatile and where are they? I'm again here. Same point. You know what? We will for now. Have to go at 3.
I think from what I remember, flares effectiveness depends on your height and your speed and where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes if you're going fast enough and you're going right at them, and you pop your flares, I'll go for the flares. But
okay, I got some results here, but
some infantry.
Yeah, RPGs were fired. At 3, I killed a lot.
The RPGs definitely have the shit your pants measure.
Yeah, especially. There's Urpi. And I know there is more.
You know, I want to see like some difficulty sliders, like number of enemies spawning, and like making enemy infantry like resistant to explosive attacks. You know, like giving them like flat jackets and stuff to make the game that more difficult, and having to shoot them with cannons and stuff instead of just spamming rockets everywhere.
Well, I'm using more my cannons than my rockets, to be honest. Usually I use with the ERP, the rockets that I have usually for personnel, or even the APCs, armored columns and stuff, and that works also good. But for personnel, those rockets are quite good for from the Earth, and but mostly use the cannon. The cannon is really awesome. Hold on, what do we have to do now?
Capture zone. Capture all positions at 4 and
I'm going to 4.
Destroy all enemies at position 1.
Yeah,
You know, I would like to see flak weapons in the game. Like parts of the area, like parts of the map that you have to fly a certain altitude below, and you have to take out flak guns, like area of denial weapons and stuff.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But also the route towards your objective, for instance, could be longer. You know, should be more space between certain fobs, because now sometimes you fly at fob number 1 and you're being shot at from 2 other fobs, and that's maybe the difficulty. But to make it a little bit more realistic, you know, so you defend, make the defense of the fobs heavier, but simply give more room and more space. And with that, the game gets a little bit. But you see, what I see a lot is that people don't even play they don't play the objectives, really.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Yesterday, a guy was telling me, "Do you understand the game? Do you understand what you have to do?" I said, "Yes, I'm playing the objectives." Yeah, that's not me. That you don't have to. Yeah, I want to, because then I get the most points.
Yeah. The real danger with if you don't do objectives is that, especially on Generation 2 and 4, which are the vehicle heavy maps, if you don't cap the objectives, enemy infantry will, and a vehicle column will be sent to the objective, and then another one will be sent, which will start populating the areas around that objective. So if you're flying around, suddenly there's going to be AA vehicles on your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're going to start losing your own objectives as well.
Yeah, it goes quite fast. I mean, you have to be really up your game, and it has consequences. Simple. But that's well thought. I mean, well thought through in the game. I mean, it's not like crystal clear. Because you see, sometimes I made it in Generation 4 game that they just simply took out all the fobs. Actually, it was Generation 2. Apology. And then you simply have to wait, because you still have to do 12 objectives. So you're waiting that something is happening, you know. So the game is dragged on longer than necessary.
Yeah, I also just got killed by an RPG that was inside a rock.
Yeah, and also
it was inside a rock.
Inside a rock?
Yeah,
okay.
I was flying around trying to spot infantry, and literally my cannon basically touched the soldier's gun.
Yeah. Also
and
something.
Then he instantly blew me up.
Yeah, what happened to me? I was taking off at Kosovo map, and the other guy next to me also took off, and he flew or just barely grazed me, and he immediately crashed. Immediately crashed. So this guy was completely pissed off because I team killed him, blah blah blah, and whatever. And his buddy started shooting at me, and
PG's dead. Where's the other ones?
Hold on, there's another one here. Promise I have to come too close. Are you in the Earth? Or are you on the enemy? Okay.
I think I found that one. Don't in. I'm literally just trying to see where that RPG is, because I'm kind of paranoid now.
They're usually here. RPG is in between the 2 rocks. Yeah, it's where.
Got him.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit! Ah! No!
Oh, you got the P. Okay, the P is good. Hold on. And they are stuck like against the rock, like mountain goats, really.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, we got him or not?
I
mean,
mean,
had him already.
for this map, I would like to see a difficulty slider in which it's called manpad hell, and I would like to see manpads everywhere.
Yeah, it is. Well, what I do sometimes with the small one, the little bird, you know, you fly between past the roads, between the mountains, and that is really awesome. Really, it is awesome. It's a really awesome game.
Yeah, I mean,
it is.
the it's in between where it's arcadey enough to not take hundreds of hours of play, and yet it's simulator enough to feel like you're actually flying at least mostly realistic stats of helicopters. I mean, the differences between an Mi-24, a Scout, and the Ka-52. No, I mean, even the differences between the aerodynamic shapes of the helicopters, tandem rotors, you know, it's amazing. I mean,
they're not the same. They're really not the same. I really paid attention to it yesterday. I was playing, I was sitting down for it, and I started literally taking each in every helicopter. I was shoveling my squadrons and everything, and just, you know, playing, but still trying to find, and indeed, gameplay-wise, not one is the same, and that's something that I was amazed about. I mean, it's quite, awesome, really. Generation 4?
I thought we were going to do Generation 3 for the US.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. Absolutely right. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, what are you doing? Cancel. Generation 3 US. And then I am coming with my... That's it for me? Yeah, why not? That's okay. I got 2 and 1 Scout. Yeah, okie dokie. I will set password. TOL. TOL.
Cool.
Small letters. Hold on. 1, 2 objectives, 12 objectives. And I'm starting now.
I'm going to be using a Apache. With the Zuni rockets, because I've never actually used an Apache with Zuni rockets before.
I have the Apache with the Hydra 70mm and the Hellfire 8-speed flares, the 30mm. I got the MD6, I think it's what I'm correctly saying. Hold on.
I am now taking my favourite helicopter for this map. All it has is 11 people and 2 door gunners.
Yeah, I have the same. I have it also. I've got I got that one also.
You know
with the GAU, you mean? Yes, 2 GAUs, two 50 caliber Gatling.
50 caliber miniguns. They were fucking crazy enough to say, hey, we need something which chops people in half and damages vehicles. I know, let's make a 50 cal Gatling gun.
Yeah, but it can get worse because they have similar versions of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have, and there is a version even. Well, you have them going up until 25. Yay! Look at me.
Yep. 50 cal miniguns rule.
Yeah, they definitely will. Hold on.
I'm gonna capture 5 quickly.
Yeah, hold on. I will. And that's the problem with this Scout. Oh man.
Okay.
Shoot me.
You know, my favourite picks for Generation 4 for the US is actually all Black Hawks.
Yeah.
Like
I like also the Black Hawks.
Sometimes I don't even want to take Apaches or Cobras. I just take Black Hawks, like Hellfires, rockets, 30mm. They have it.
They're really good. They're really good. Versatile armor after reload. Yay! I'm reloaded. Trying to make a looping. Nope, doesn't work. That's the same if you have upgraded the UE Delta with the twin M60s on the side. That's also awesome, really.
It does feel like Ride of the Valkyries all over again.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's go towards.
We need to destroy enemy positions at landing zone.
Yeah, at 4.
A helicopter. I mean, this is possibly one of the only games in which I'll say the graphics are worth it.
Yeah.
Because the
Cool.
helicopters look absolutely gorgeous.
Pristine,
And unlike tank
pristine.
games like War Thunder, World of Tanks and Armored Warfare,
Yeah.
where most of the time you're doing like, you won't notice the graphics because you're being first person. With this game,
Yeah.
you're in third person most of the time.
Yeah.
And they look
Got it.
absolutely amazing.
You have crew enough or not?
I have one person.
Okay. I don't
One?
have nothing. I have no, but at least one person is there, so we will head for base and pick up. Well, I first have to. Oh, a lot of. Hold on. Oh,
I'm going to switch to my Apache after this.
yeah, I'm also, because it doesn't do nothing. This little one is.
It's a problem with the game later on in which the scout helicopters just don't have any firepower at all.
Well, you have this KA-60, and at first it is really awesome. I mean, really. But then you get those grenade launchers, and they are simply high explosive. They don't do. They're so inaccurate, and so ineffective against armored vehicles. You have to really shoot a lot, and they're everywhere. They go everywhere when you shoot those things. So I'd rather have the KA-52, and you have then the spotting abilities. You have the firepower, and hold on. I don't have to put at 3, but no. Let's wait. Let's first do the objectives.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Do you have a scout, or do you have the Apache with you?
If by scout you mean I shoot things, then yeah, it's...
Okay, that's it. He's two vehicles.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed at this map's lack of vehicles. I mean, most of the time it's like a Humvee and a Jeep.
Hold on, different gun. Because I got the same gun as you have on this one. Yoo-hoo.
I just have a fully traversable turret though.
Yeah.
What was
That's it.
firing at you?
Yeah, that was the vehicle.
I mean, what was it? Oh, a pair of BTRs.
Vehicle. Yeah, there were 2.
You can actually get Shilkers and M163 Vulcans on this, which can very rapidly destroy your day.
Oh!
Although AA vehicles in this game aren't as terrifying as they should be, with only just one example. The ZSU 57 in Generation 2 can basically just one-shot most things.
Yeah, I know. But if you come close enough to the ZUs, they also shoot you to pieces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do. But it is also it depends in which helicopter you are flying, and one helicopter can take more damage than the other. Okay, that's your, because I cannot make the brake probably. I can. Oh, nicely done.
Something about some soldiers. What are they? Oh,
Oh, the rocket fired at me again.
no, it was a missile, wasn't it?
Fuck,
Where is he?
Oh, here, there he comes. There.
Just shoot everything! Shoot everything!
Die. Well, I think they're dead.
Yeah, I think we killed them. I only have...
Pay attention here also. Here, usually there are here a couple standing here.
Oh yeah.
Sneaky bastard.
I like how the game does the manpad ambushes.
Yeah. That was well thought of, really. It was. Landing zone 4. Okay. Yes, I know.
Okay.
Manpad destroyed.
Now I get to figure out where they are.
Yeah, RPG
Doof.
destroyed. Okay.
Doof.
Whoa! You're standing here. Look here.
Ooh, what's up? What?
Yeah,
What?
it's all
What?
dead.
What? Oh, there you are. You know,
Well,
a little trivia about the Zunis used on the Apache is that Zuni rockets have been responsible for a lot of fires aboard US carriers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Most of the time it was due to the Zunis, like being like Korean war stock, Korean era war stock. So
Yeah.
what would happen is that the maintenance crews were only told that wouldn't know that they had the older stocks in.
Yeah.
And so of course munitions, especially rockets, degrade heavily. So they were responsible for a hellish amount of fires aboard carriers during the Vietnam War, especially during times where where helicopters had to no, not helicopters, when they had to sortie a lot.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Long close by. Ooh. Ooh.
Run away!
I think we got him. Yeah, we got him.
I think we almost got each other.
Yeah. Oh well, that was also close. Hold on, we go to 6. I think 6 is also has some party poopers there.
No, you just have to capture it. I'm gonna go.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go and kill the.
Hold on. Here, on the hill, on the hill, on the hill. Oh no, no.
I'm coming.
No, got him already.
Oh.
Oh, this is such a nice machine. This would. I'm gonna. Oh. Hello. We got boom. Yes, we got boom.
I'm disappointed that the Apache doesn't have the option to take 16 Zunis. You can only carry 8.
Yeah.
Although I think all of these are only realistic loadouts I've ever taken, so no fantasy ones.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, do I need... no, I am completely empty. I don't have any crew.
After I kill these enemy infantry, I'm gonna go back to base and get the HeliBorne again.
I'm coming there to assist you.
Where are they?
We have already 7 objectives. Nice.
What? Look at this one. Where are you, my pretties? Oh no, it's just a pair of BTRs. Well, screw you.
Oh, you got them already. Fire here a little bit because usually you know the places where they are always standing. And well, we got it. Oh wow, we got 2 objectives. Oh. 1 objective.
I am going to return to base.
I will simply pick up a little bit of crew and then indeed let's go back. Okay, I'll say hello.
Unfortunately, our crews seem to be speaking in Russian.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I just noticed that I only have 6% health left.
Seriously,
so
hear it. Hear it.
Yeah.
That's definitely not English.
He says 04TD, he says. 04TD. It's a very heavy accent. Oh, you know. Why am I flying here? I need to go back to base. I have really 6% of health left, and I need to get back as fast as possible.
It's 5% more than you need.
Well, you get a lot of points, eh? If you bring in your chopper on low health, and you land it. Yes, you get 15
I didn't know that.
points.
Most of the time I just suicide.
Yeah, exactly. That's what most of you do, and I started not doing it. And I had games yesterday on, when I'm talking Generation 2, and you're talking about 300-400 points. But just playing, bringing back the chopper to the base and everything.
That's
so
interesting.
Those little things count. I didn't know that also. I saw this screen. You get 15 points because you brought your helicopter back. Let's see what we see now. Yes. Nice.
Music is
I got the soundtrack.
The music suits the sound. The music suits the time period.
Yeah, yeah. But the rest of the soundtrack is not so. There are some good songs, but.
Problem being there's not enough soundtracks, and so it can get very stale.
Well, there are quite a lot of soundtracks actually, but I don't hear the music in the game. That's a little bit I found weird. Some songs I recognize immediately, but most of it, the songs that are on the soundtrack are not in the game. I'm talking really like Vietnamese music and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's on there. Let's go to one. Yeah, gotcha. Do you have
One.
two? Should I bring? Because
Nope.
I have.
But I have miniguns. That's all I need.
Okay, hold on. Well, seems to be bad guys there, so we're bringing landing.
Ha!
Okay,
Who
go
needs rockets when you have miniguns?
down. If you can use them properly, miniguns. Because
Well, these ones are
I'd
annoying.
rather have a 50 caliber. Okay, you ready going back?
I don't have any troops.
Never mind, I have
So I
troops.
drop them all off.
I drop them off and we're done. Oh, 10. You still have to do 2. Oh, 1. We go at 5.
Oh, we just have to kill some enemy soldiers.
Yeah, just leave the capture the capture objectives and then simply do this. Cleaning up
No point.
buttons.
No point going back to base then. I'll just wander off there and kill them
Don't
all.
think so. I don't think so. No. Oh, no.
I'm very much looking forward to a new tech tree.
Well, they're working hard on it, but I understood that they first had to solve some issues. They did now, and so they're working hard on the. And they are really close with the community, and that's really nice.
Yeah, they're really small. When you're a small dev, you have to be close to the
Yeah.
community.
And,
Where are
and
they?
they are really also on Discord and everything. Hold on. Switch to my 30mm. Probably the standard.
You can actually clear objectives with this thing without even having to resort to right clicking.
Yeah. Yes.
Rip.
Yeah. I saw.
It's
I saw.
it was actually an RPG I've been trying to get the entire time.
Filthy scrub.
Scrubbity dubbity.
Did you hide? Where the hell are you? Would be big. Oh no! Don't shoot me. Okay. Yes, we got it. Now, one to go. One objective.
Oh dear, I thought we won, so I just fired off all my rockets. Oh dear. Oh, kill some infantry. Okay then.
That's not in the list. Oh yeah, we have here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Last goal. In all cases, I always subscribe to the bring a gunship, a transport, and a scout.
Yeah.
I feel that having only 3 helicopter slots is possibly the best option, because it forces people to...
I agree totally. Yes.
Oh, they were all clumped together in one place.
Okay.